how I got into it.
And so, when did your parents thought it was a good idea to bet everything on you?
So when I started, it definitely wasn't like that. My first go-kart was a piece of shit. It was really bad. Like I had like a rainbow steering wheel. My seat, I remember my seat was like, had like fur on it. And I raced this thing for about a year. And the engine I had, basically for the first 12 months to 16 months of karting, I came last every single time. Like I was just racing at the back by myself.
Yeah.
We'd start the race and everybody would drive off and I would just be at the back by myself. And I was, insisting to my dad, the engine sucks.
Yeah.
And I only recently found out that he actually thought I sucked. He used to tell me as a kid, he's like, I know Liam, I know the engine sucks, we'll get a bit of one one day. And told me what I wanted to hear, but in the back of his mind, I think he just thought that I was really average.
Yeah.
But he obviously got sick of me complaining because probably a year and a half in, he bought these two really good motors for first class go-karts for cadets. He bought these two really good engines and we bolted it on for a qualifying session at this big event. Bearing in mind, I had literally come last all the way up to this point. We put these engines on qualifying, and I went to qualify first.
Oh wow!
And I think that was the moment that basically it was like karting became very serious.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for my dad, very expensive as well.
Yeah.
We had to get new cars and stuff like that. And,
so your dad was your mechanic as well?
Yeah, so he had no racing background, but he learned because karting is all about tuning the engines and obviously doing kart setup. It's quite technical to go karts. Slapping different axles on there, having different cams and casters and things like that, and he learned everything. I had to learn just by trial and error.
Yeah.
And he even taught me how to drive, which I don't know how he did that. But he used to do this thing where we would go out. One thing that I think helped me a lot was we would test more than anybody, so we were out there every weekend.
So you had a track nearby, you could always go.
Mount Wellington it used to be. We would just go out there, and if it was raining, he'd just sit me out on dry tires, and I would be driving. And if you drive on slicks and the wet, it's you're sliding right into it. And he would stand. Basically, my dad would say, "Brake where I'm standing." And as a kid, 7 years old, if your dad tells you to brake where you're standing, you brake where you're standing.
Yeah.
So he would stand before a corner, and I'd come around and I'd brake where he's standing, and then take a step forward. And he'd just keep doing this until I would literally fire up into the straight.
Yeah.
Off into the grass, and then he would take a step back, and that would be my braking mark. And he would just do this at different corners.
Surely your mum was not watching this.
No, I was not watching this.
My God.
I could never.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.